Have you ever caught yourself halfway through the day wondering, wait, did I brush my teeth this morning? Or maybe you've noticed your skin's been feeling itchier lately, or your feet just don't feel right in your favorite slippers. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not failing. You're simply human. Aging gracefully comes with its surprises, and hygiene, the quiet cornerstone of well-being, is one area where even small oversights can grow into bigger health problems. But here's what's rarely talked about: the rules change as we get older. What worked in your 40s might not cut it anymore in your 70s or 80s. Doctors see it every day, small hygiene missteps that cause preventable issues like skin infections, dental disease, even falls. Yet, no one sends out a memo telling us what to change and when. So we just keep doing what we've always done, and sometimes that's not enough. Take it from Margaret, who's 80 and living with MS. She shared, "No doctor has done a full physical exam on me since the 1970s. They just ask a few questions, look at their computer, and order tests or meds." That kind of clinical detachment? It means it's more important than ever that you know what signs to watch for, what small routines to upgrade, and how to stay ahead of the game. Today, we're diving into 7 of the most overlooked hygiene slip-ups that seniors tend to make, not out of laziness, but simply because no one told them otherwise. Some might surprise you. Others might sound obvious but hide unexpected consequences. And number 4? That one might just leave you wide-eyed. Let's start with a sneaky one, something most of us never give a second thought. 1. Not changing your bed sheets often enough. Changing the sheets is one of those chores that feels easy to put off. The corners are heavy, your back protests, and the bed doesn't look dirty. But here's the reality: over time, pillowcases and sheets accumulate skin cells, oils, sweat, and dust mites. Combine that with thinner, more fragile skin and a slower immune system, and suddenly your cozy haven becomes a hidden hazard. Vanessa said it best. First, you need to be able to get a doctor's appointment. That's the real challenge these days. And she's right. Getting medical care is harder than ever. So the simple things, like fresh sheets, carry more weight now than ever. It's not about perfection. Aim to wash sheets every 7 to 10 days. Pillowcases especially, your face spends hours against them. If it feels like too much, have a backup set ready so swapping them out is fast and easy. 2. Neglecting full oral hygiene. It's more than brushing. Let's be honest, brushing twice a day is something many of us do out of habit. But flossing? Tongue scraping? Denture soaking? Not always part of the routine. And yet, skipping them can lead to major health risks, heart problems, infections, even pneumonia. Tony shared a frustration many echo. Doctors hardly even examine you anymore. They sit across the room, barely listen, and hand you anxiety pills. So much of modern healthcare feels rushed. That makes your home care habits more critical than ever. If you've got dentures, clean and soak them nightly. If you're flossing less because of arthritis, try floss picks or a water flosser. And don't skip cleaning your tongue. It's where a lot of bacteria hangs out. 3. Ignoring foot hygiene and nail care. It's easy to forget our feet when we're not actively feeling pain. But cracked heels, fungal infections, and overgrown toenails can lead to balance issues, infections, and even hospital visits. Patrick, who manages diabetes, put it simply, "Blood work came back normal, but I still have issues. I do my best to care for my feet. It's not always easy." Judith added, "No doctor has ever looked at my nails. They just look at the computer now." That's the new norm. And it means you need to become your own advocate, your own observer. Start by inspecting your feet weekly. Wash with warm, not hot, water, dry between the toes, and moisturize, except between the toes, where moisture can cause fungal problems. Trim nails straight across, and if you can't reach them safely, ask for help or book a senior foot care appointment. Your feet are your foundation. Treat them like royalty. We've only scratched the surface, and already you can see the theme: small actions, big impact. It's not about fear, it's about feeling empowered, prepared, and proud of the way you care for yourself. In the next section, we'll talk about the surprising hygiene habit that doctors say is most often ignored, and yet it's right there on your face. Yes, that's your hint. Here we go. Let's keep going. Because the more you know, the more control you have over how you feel every day. So far, we've talked about the sheets you sleep on, the smile you wear, and the feet that carry you through life. Now we're moving into more personal territory. Places and habits that often go unnoticed, but where hygiene really matters. Some of these will surprise you. Others might make you nod in recognition. And number 4? It's the one that caught everyone off guard. 4. Not cleaning your glasses properly. Surprised? Most people are. Glasses don't seem like a hygiene issue, but they absolutely are. Think about how often you touch your frames during the day. You adjust them, push them up your nose, take them off, set them down, sometimes on the kitchen counter, sometimes on a table at the cafe, sometimes even the bathroom sink. And yet, very few people think to clean them every day. Smudged lenses might seem like a minor annoyance, but they can cause eye strain, headaches, and blurry vision, which for older adults can lead to missteps and falls. Not to mention the bacteria and allergens that build up on the nose pads, frames, and lenses, just inches from your eyes, nose, and mouth. Carol, a sharp and independent 70-something, put it plainly. These days, most GPs don't even see you in person. The idea of them actually touching or examining patients feels like a thing of the past. That lack of in-person care means small personal hygiene steps become even more essential, including something as simple as cleaning your glasses. So here's the fix. Rinse your glasses under warm water daily, gently clean with a microfiber cloth, and wipe down the nose pads and ear hooks with an alcohol-free cleanser. Takes a minute, makes a world of difference. 5. Skipping the skin folds. Now let's talk about something even more personal. Underarms, groin, under the breasts, behind the knees, those tucked away areas where skin touches skin. They're easy to overlook. And unfortunately, that's exactly what bacteria love. Many seniors, especially those with limited mobility, struggle to clean these areas thoroughly. Linda, a candid voice in her 60s, shared, "Before COVID, I had full exams. Now my new doctor checks me fully clothed and just runs through a list of questions. Elder care has really changed." She's right. And that shift means you have to be your own first line of defense. Moisture, heat, and skin folds are a perfect breeding ground for fungal infections, rashes, and persistent odor. The solution isn't scrubbing harder, it's cleaning smarter. Use a soft cloth, mild soap, and warm water. Pat dry, don't rub. And consider talc-free body powder if chafing is a concern. Gentle care in these areas can prevent some very uncomfortable issues. 6. Mismanaging ear hygiene. This one's sneaky, because most of us grew up believing the cotton swab was the tool of choice. But here's the truth. Cotton swabs can actually make things worse by pushing wax deeper into the ear canal. Combine that with age-related changes, like drier, more compact earwax, and it's a recipe for blocked ears, infections, and hearing trouble. Melania, age 70, had a frustrating experience. "My doctor refused my request for blood work. So I wrote a formal complaint, and got a real response. Seniors deserve better." Her story reminds us, when something doesn't feel right, speak up. That includes ear discomfort. If you wear hearing aids or earbuds, the stakes are even higher. Earwax can affect sound quality, cause discomfort, and trap bacteria. Instead of poking inside your ears, gently clean the outer ear with a damp cloth, and ask your doctor to check for buildup during your next visit. If needed, they can safely remove excess wax. 7. Wearing the same undergarments and pajamas too long. Let's end this section on something both personal and surprisingly common: rewearing the same undergarments or pajamas for multiple days. We get it. If it doesn't smell, if you're mostly staying home, what's the harm? But here's the thing. Even if you're not sweating buckets, your body is constantly shedding skin, oils, and bacteria. And sitting in the same fabrics for too long, especially tight ones, can lead to skin irritation, infections, and a general feeling of being off. Margaret W., an outspoken advocate for elder health, pointed out. Many seniors don't have access to affordable dental care. Even with insurance, coverage is limited and comes with long waiting periods and high co-pays. And she's right, medical care can be slow or inaccessible. That makes preventive home care even more valuable. Make it easier on yourself. Keep a few extra pairs of undergarments and pajamas ready. Rotate them. Wash them after each use. Lightweight fabrics like cotton are breathable and gentle on the skin. And trust me, putting on something clean and soft before bed just feels good. Each of these habits may seem small on their own, but together, they create a foundation of dignity, health, and energy. When we take care of the daily details, we build strength in the background, quietly, steadily. You don't need to do everything perfectly. Just begin with awareness. Adjust one habit this week, then another next week. Over time, they'll stack into something powerful. We've covered a lot: bedsheets, teeth, feet, skin folds, even glasses. And while these might seem like minor everyday details, together they form a much bigger picture: your well-being, your confidence, your sense of control. But there's one last hygiene habit that deserves the spotlight, and it might be the most underestimated of them all. 8. Skipping proper hand hygiene. Yes, hand washing. Something we've done since childhood. But let's be honest, how many of us wash our hands as consistently and thoroughly as we think we do? Judith put it bluntly. Doctors just look at the computer now. That's the new norm. With less physical interaction from healthcare providers, it's easier for small hygiene oversights to slip through unnoticed. Yet your hands are the front line. They touch your food, your face, your medications. They open the fridge, scroll through your phone, grip railings, and hold on to loved ones. And as we age, our immune defenses weaken. That means a small lapse, like skipping hand washing after using the restroom or before a meal, can lead to infections that take longer to recover from and hit harder. And it's not just about hand washing, it's about nail care too. Bacteria love to hide under long or dirty nails. Patrick, who's managing diabetes, shared how even with normal test results, he still faces daily challenges. I do my best to care for my feet. It's not always easy. The same goes for hands. Care is in the details. So here's your final hygiene reminder. Wash your hands for 20 seconds with warm water and gentle soap. Keep your nails short and clean. Use hand lotion to prevent cracks where germs can sneak in. It's simple. It's powerful. And it could be the reason you avoid your next cold, or something much worse. So, what's the big lesson here? Every story we've heard, from Vanessa struggling to get a doctor's appointment, to Melania filing a formal complaint just to be heard, tells us the same thing. The system might not always show up for you, but you can show up for yourself. Hygiene isn't just about looking presentable. It's about protecting the one and only body you've got. It's about honoring your independence. And it's about sending yourself, and the world, a message: I still matter. When you care for yourself, even in small ways, you build resilience. You claim agency over your health. You build habits that help you stay strong, sharp, and connected. Let's take a moment to reflect. So now, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, which of these habits have I let slide recently? Which one small change am I ready to commit to today? It doesn't have to be big. Maybe tonight you toss your pajamas in the wash and pull out a fresh pair. Maybe tomorrow you clean your glasses. Maybe this week you ask your doctor to check your ears or your feet. Whatever it is, start small, stay steady, and give yourself credit. And now, we'd love to hear from you. This isn't just about hygiene, it's about community. What's one personal hygiene habit you've mastered, or one you're ready to improve? Drop it in the comments. Let's learn from each other. Let's share what works, what we struggle with, and how we're showing up for ourselves every day. And if this video helped you feel seen, supported, or inspired, even a little, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got more stories, more tips, and more real talk ahead to help you live your best life at every age. Until next time, be kind to your body. Be proud of your care. And remember, you're not alone. You're part of a community that's learning, growing, and living with purpose. You've got this.